given that opportunity. So why did they give Rosa Mendes that opportunity? I really don't know, when they could have gave it to Ava Marie and brought Ava Marie in full time from NXT or Total Divas to WWE. I really don't have an explanation for that. I know I criticized that role, but it was an effective way of introducing the WWE Divas from NXT to WWE, which would have been a great way for someone like Ava Marie or JoJo to be brought in. And that's why they felt so envious towards people like Summer Rae. Not saying that Summer Rae didn't make the most of the opportunity to be the Fandango Girl, because she did, and I think she was really proud when she finally got a chance to showcase her talent, either as a wrestler or a manager of somebody else in the way of a Dolph Ziggler or a Rusev, who she's currently managing right now, which doesn't seem to be going anywhere, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. They really need to get her away from Rusev, and they have to have her going on her own, because I think she can do a lot in the Divas division, and she is definitely a future Divas champion. Am I wrong? And having said that, I really don't think I am. Many of you probably do think I'm wrong, and having said that about Summer Rae, and I'm just a merc for Summer Rae. That's probably what's in the back of your mind, that random thought that always pops into your mind before that bubble is burst, is that Jonathan Clarke is a merc for Paige, he's a merc for Summer Rae, he's a merc for AJ, and he's been that way for years. But here's the thing, someone's got to be a fan of the Divas division, and if nobody else is going to be a fan of the Divas division in 2015, I'm going to have to take that blow for the Divas division and be a fan of the Divas division until the day that I die. And I don't think I'm wrong with anything that I've said about the Divas division. We need longer matches. We need more exposure. We need more effective storylines. We need far more interesting angles going on to keep the wrestling fans on the edge of their seats, because the days of Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson, Trish Stratus, and Lita are long gone now, and they're all Hall of Famers, so they're not coming back anytime soon after giving us 6 through 7 years. As I said, you're lucky if you get a diva who stays with the business for over 10 years. I don't think anybody stays with the business unless you're a Fabulous Moolah or a Mae Young for over 10 or 15 years now, especially when you come to be a diva, because the thing is, there's only so much. There's a limited number of things a diva can accomplish. And the WWE, and people like AJ, I blame AJ for leaving and going to Twitter and announcing her retirement and taking to Twitter the way that she did. But AJ reached a point in her career that was really pivotal and knew that she had accomplished so much and done it so fast that within 5 years there was nothing else left for her to do. She was the longest reigning Divas champion in history. She knows she'll probably be that for forever. No one's going to surpass that record, because we're not going to see another AJ Lee come into the business anytime soon. And you can't tell me that Tough Enough is going to produce that, nor the Diva Search is going to produce another AJ, because AJ really lets her opinion be known about these divas on Tough Enough and the WWE Diva Search, because she knows that if she got in the ring with these divas from the Tough Enough show, she would myrtleize them. On WWE Tough Enough recently, she actually told the diva who got on her nerves that if she got in the ring with AJ, she'd murder her. And I believed AJ, because she spoke to the point and she was very honest, very blunt. There was no beating around the bush. I like how she's a coach on Tough Enough, because she really tells it like it is, and a lot of divas, if ever given the opportunity, probably would do the same thing. I don't blame AJ for feeling the way that she did. I don't blame AJ as much as what I did probably 3 or 4 months ago, having to owe us an explanation. I still think she owes us an explanation for just walking out and taking to Twitter the way that she did, but she just got to that point where she realized she had done it all, and I don't think she should be held accountable for wanting to slow it down and be a coach on Tough Enough or make a scattered appearance in the way of a promo for WWE to promote something going on outside of her, to do something with TV or reality television. I don't blame her for 1 minute for doing what she did, because she just got to that pivotal point in her career where there was nothing else left for her to do, as many of them probably will in the near future. But Summer Rae's future, I'm still going to continue to endorse it. I'm still going to give her the benefit of the doubt, and it's up to you whether or not you join me on the Summer Wagon proverbial fan wagon. You can do it if you want, or you can't if you don't want to. And I think that Summer Rae is someone who we should all join in support of, because we should rally for someone like Summer Rae and rally for people like Sasha Banks to get a huge opportunity. By the way, guys, really big fan of Sasha Banks finally getting a call-up out of WWE. My campaign of writing columns for In This Corner with Jonathan Clarke and posting video blogs on banking on Sasha Banks obviously paid off and went somewhere, because finally Sasha Banks has come over from NXT, which was a long time coming. Really big fan of Sasha Banks finally making it to the WWE Divas division, aligning herself with Stephanie, the Bella Twins, and all the other divas who are rallying now in the Divas division to get it noticed. And Sasha Banks is really going to go a long way, just as Summer Rae will, if ever given the opportunity. It's also a long time coming for Summer Rae. But in time, give her the benefit of the doubt and just give her time, and Summer Rae will come into her own, and we can expect big things for the future of Summer Rae. It is summertime, and summer school is in session, although I don't like her creative taglines or her creative direction, which could be headed in a more probable direction than what it is. Summer School is indefinitely in session, and it is summertime in the WWE, and I think that Summer Rae cannot go without reconciliation, without being put over, and we need more fans to rally with me to get Summer Rae somewhere in the WWE, because she is going places in professional wrestling, no matter if you like her or you don't. You can't go on without giving her the benefit of the doubt, because it is summertime and it is Summer School. Summer School is now in session, and Summer Rae, without a doubt, is on my top 5 favorite Divas list. If not in the top 3, at least the top 5 is where you'll find Summer Rae on that list. And you can't go without recognizing her bottom line, because of the potential that goes with Summer Rae for the very near future. A Divas champion guaranteed. You can put money on that. And if I was a betting man, I wouldn't bet against somebody else against Summer Rae at this point, because she is really coming into her own. A movie star already in the Marine 4, a reality star for Total Divas previous seasons. She's a big part of WWE's Divas division, although she's a put-over girl. And she definitely has a future. As either a manager, a wrestler, whatever avenue her career wants to take, she's going to be able to do it. And I think she's definitely a future Divas champion that you cannot go without recognizing any longer. I've got Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth. Mentioned this song being on top for over 12 weeks on the American and Canadian Billboard charts. 12 weeks is a difference of 3 months. Can you imagine being on top for that long? Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth from Furious 7 soundtrack for you now, and I will see you next week.
Like what you hear? Tell us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Don't go anywhere. HEW Entertainment Radio will return with the latest news, music, interviews, discussion, and Jonathan Clarke next.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling, and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniel's rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville, and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which, by the way, is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either, and they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site,